This guy is really good. If he indeed is able to prove all of the things that he asserts in this opening statement, I think that, again, these defendants will be hard-pressed to prevail in this trial. Joining us to kick around that very issue here in our New York studios is Stephen DeCastro. He is a civil attorney. He's going to help us sort these things out. Stephen, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Stephen, what is going on here with respect to all these defendants? Many of our viewers have emailed and said, look, we understand and even empathize with the loss of a child, certainly the responsibility of the YMCA, the responsibility even perhaps of this daycare facility, but the foundation, all these television defendants, the individuals who are volunteering there, what's going on with that?
Well, first of all, we don't know exactly what's going on with Melton, how factually he is involved with the case. But at this point, it looks like Melton never got off the case, and the defendants probably wanted to stay in the case because of Melton being a public figure, a much respected public figure. It's good for him to be on the defense side.
Why is that?
Well, because the jury will look toward credibility. And the only thing that the YMCA has going for it is that it's a nonprofit organization that helps kids.
Right.
And they can go for the pity aspect and try to mitigate their damages. And that's about where they're going. But what's going on right now is that the defendants are playing the game of delay. Delay, delay, delay. We don't want Dennis Sweet to bring his case. We don't want Dennis Sweet to bring the witnesses up, to have the mother testify, and so forth, because what we're trying to do is delay it as much as possible so we can get any type of settlement of this case. This case is not about who's going to pay. It's really about how much.
That's right. And Stephen, I think you make a great point. You know, I did a lot of plaintiffs' work myself, and you're right. One of the big factors in these cases is delay. In every case I ever had, the defendants always tried to drag it out, always tried to delay. They'd file one motion after another, try to get a continuance. In this case, this morning, the judge said as much to one of the defense lawyers. Look, you're just trying to delay. He said, no, I'm not, Your Honor, and she really gave it to him verbally and said, of course, that's what you're trying to do. Talk to us about the effect of delay when you're representing plaintiffs trying to get a judgment in a case like this.
Okay, well, litigators' experience shows that when you're on the losing end, whatever's going on, you don't want to lose right now. So if you can't win, then you want it later, not now,
right.
Because tomorrow something else could happen. Tomorrow some other piece of evidence could come up that could be good for your case, or you could just try to negotiate the best settlement. Tomorrow, well, if the case gets delayed for 3 months and it turns out that the family has some type of urgency that they want their money
or
now,
they just get tired of waiting. I mean, they want this done. This is very emotional for them, Stephen.
It certainly is, and they've already waited 2 years.
Yes, exactly.
So,
Stephen, I want to talk to you more about that issue, the concept that I learned in law school, the deep pocket, and other issues dealing with these several defendants. But for right now, it's time to check in at the Court TV News Center, where Amanda Grove is standing by with a look at the day's news.
Hello, I'm Amanda Grove.